podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
Cap.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? It's your boy TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am. It's a lovely day.
It is definitely a lovely day, man. Get out here and be in the world. Now tuned into episode 131 of the Black Male Podcast. The Black Male Podcast, aka I was gonna save this for later, but aka number 34 on the FeedSpot list. That's what we are. That's what we are. Number 34. Out of the top 80 two-man podcasts. That's what we are. Number 84. What you think about that, bro?
Number 34.
Yep. Talk to me. 80. Out of 80 podcasts, we number 34.
To the people that listen very slowly, it's actually number 34 out of a database of over 250,000 blogs and podcasts. 80 is just the list. So it's a top 80 list, and we're number 34.
That's
so
right.
It's not top 34 out of 80. It's top 34 out of 250,000.
Yep.
Of male duo podcasts.
Did
we know it was a category? No.
No, we did not know. The email that was sent to me was, I would like to personally congratulate you that your podcast, the Black Male Podcast, has been selected by our panelists as one of the top 80 two-men podcasts on the web. You know what I mean? They sent us the link to the blog, to the joint. And I was like, what?
Well, the beauty of it is, I don't care what you're doing in life, somebody's watching. You know what I mean? That's why you have to put your process in place and trust that process, update it as you go along, keep moving.
Yep, I totally agree, my brother.
There was no indication. I mean, of course, you know people are watching because of the internet and things are out there, but it's easy to get distracted and not realize, your progress. But things like that are a good feeling. Definitely a good vibe. Definitely. And the fact that almost everyone on top of us either has sponsorship, celebrity guests, or some kind of niche or gimmicky dynamic. So that's dope.
Yeah, man, hold up, open that up. See, 80 best two men podcasts.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to Google FeedSpot though.
Shit, I did too. I ain't never heard of them. I ain't know they was watching us. Shoot. I did not know. I just get an email.
Well, that's
you go through and you look at the different podcasts.
That's what they do. They watch niggas.
Yeah. Man, it's a whole look at that. We don't even have the words two men in our joint.
Well, it's not a lot of people that look like us.
No, as you can see, as we scroll through. Maybe T-Talk. Yeah. Look at that. We putting on other pods, letting everybody see.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, respect.
Yeah. Two doomed men. Wild men can't jump. Look at that. Popcorn culture. Look at that. Uncle to uncle. Look at that. Two middle-aged men in Cleveland. All right, that's what's up. There go some brothers.
Okay.
Gods amongst men. There's some more brothers. Let us tell it.
Okay.
Okay, two grumpy men. And then you got the boys. TALLSHON, TS is who I am, and my brother, Tre-Dot. Wow, look at that, the Black Male Podcast. The only thing is,
one episode a month is wrong.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's wrong. Definitely wrong.
Average length, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely 70 minutes is definitely our average length. Shit, we drop what 4 podcasts a month.
Yeah, I don't know how they got that. That's
Every
cool.
Friday. Yeah, but I think that's dope. You know what I mean? 34. I think as we keep progressing, man, shoot, we can be even higher on this list. We can be even higher.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of other shows doing 30-minute joints.
right. We out here doing wild long podcasts, you know what I mean? Video and audio. Video and audio. So I think that's dope. I think that was super dope. Like that caught me off guard because I think when did it pop up? When did I get this message?
I mean,
I got
it
this
wasn't
message
that long
March
ago.
7th. March 7th is when I received this message. What day is March 7th? Was it
You
after
sure
a
it was
pod?
you sure it was a week ago? Because I
Yeah.
was out. I was out.
No.
I called you, and you had called me back and told me
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
looking at it right now. March 7th. Unless I
Really?
must have just saw it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I don't think you
March 7th.
saw it on March 7th though.
Nope, because I responded on March 10th.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's when you
So
told me. Yeah,
yeah.
the
So I
10th, the
responded on
10th.
March 10th. Yeah. Yep. But it was sitting in my email March 7th. Didn't even know
Yeah,
it. Think about that.
I'm
That's
familiar with
fire.
that thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. I just happened to go through my email. I got too many emails, especially business email. I'm going through the email and I'm like, FeedSpot. And then I click it and I was like, oh shit. Normally I'd be done throw them messages away. So I ain't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
click that. Like, like what the wife, like even the wife said when I sent it to her, she was like, "But you signed y'all up for something?" I said, "Nah, I ain't signed us up for nothing. And I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know a thing about that. I never even heard of this company." And then
Well, that,
to do
but
the due diligence and see that they're a reputable company, a reputable brand. Like you said,
yeah,
broke down
yeah.
how many pods and blogs and things that they have. And to be number 34, to me, that's incredible. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's incredible.
Most definitely.
Like, you can't tell me nothing on that.
I mean, you can't buy a bunch of views and get that.
Hell no.
I mean, that's real
Yeah.
recognition in real life. You know, a lot of pods and artists, they're not really pushing their brand in real life. You know, it's
Nope.
more so. And like I said, that podcast I had watched, that critiques podcast, they had a dope little conversation about that. You know, about
Yeah.
genuine numbers and genuine outreach and genuine building with the people kind of thing. It was pretty dope. That part of it was dope. I didn't watch the whole show.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, but they right though. I
No, it's
think
right. That was very interesting.
you know what I mean, because what you was telling me, like, yo, for them to be like, yo, it's better to have genuine numbers than to have a bunch of fake numbers that it can't correlate, can't double back. You can't double back that when it comes to sponsors. They're gonna want to see some type of click retention on their links or any or promo codes that you give out. And if you can't generate that, they looking at your numbers funny from there.
Well, they say YouTube was bleaching it too somewhat, and several podcasts got caught out there, within that.
Good.
Like, well, Spotify might be the only spot that doesn't really get on you for that because, like, you can get
No,
all the fake.
they are now.
They are now.
Yeah,
I
yeah. They
know. I
started this
know.
year.
Okay, because I know one time you can buy a bunch of fake using Spotify, get you a plat,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no, they
like it ain't
starting now.
nothing.
They starting now. They
Okay.
now once you get a certain threshold, they're gonna do an audit on your account. And if they come up with a certain percentage of your streams and stuff are fake, the distribution company that you deal with are gonna get fined. And if they get fined, of course they're gonna push that fine down to you. When they push that fine down to you, it's gonna be of disconnecting you from their platform.
So the distribution company is gonna be held liable for you getting fake views?
Yeah. But that's the way to force you to, it's gonna end up putting that back on you.
Okay.
Now it's a trickle down effect. If you look at it, it's a trickle down effect. It can affect you because think about it. You get blacklisted where you can't be on these distribution platforms, then you're gonna have to really, because a lot of people live off of being able to distribute doing streaming. So you're gonna have to really live on your morals and go direct to consumer hand to hand. And guess what? You don't have a direct to consumer fan base because you've been faking it all this time.
Yo, a lot of people, monthly listeners, a lot of people, I'm sure they wish that thing wasn't public, bro.
Why? Because it was super low.
Yo,
I care about
I
that.
I never paid attention to it, but one day on Google, I saw mine, and I just looked at a few. Yeah,
I don't think nobody care about that shit for real.
Then why put it up there?
Why? I mean, that's the distribution. I mean, that's the platform doing that. It's not you doing that. You don't have no control over that. You can't take that off.
I'm just saying, if you're an artist and you got like 0 monthly listeners, 2 monthly listeners, that has to bother you somewhat, bro.
I don't think so. Because there's so many different platforms. It's based on what platform you decide that you're gonna deal with. If I push all my promotion to iTunes and I don't push on Spotify, I don't care about Spotify monthly listeners.
I don't care either, but if I had a 2, it would bother me.
But that's you then. That will bother you. I don't think the average person that's really streaming really cares about that.
As an artist?
I don't think they care.
Okay.
I personally don't. I've dealt with so many artists, I don't think they care. Because their goal is, I want to go to the platform that's really pushing. So if I'm looking at if I want to push on Spotify, then of course you push so you can get your monthly listeners up. But
I don't push on Spotify though. I'm not special.
I'm just saying though.
I don't push on Spotify at all.
Yeah.
Just out of normal movement. It would be more than 2.
You would think that.
I mean, okay, maybe I don't know.
You would think that. It's really based on what you're doing, man.
Okay, it's on me then. If I'd have saw 2, I might have been in my feelings, bro.
Why?
How I'm only have 2 listeners on this platform?
It's not 2 listeners, it's monthly listeners, but I mean, that's people constantly going back to your music on it.
I mean, okay. I'm just saying, if I had 2 monthly users and you saw that, I could see you hitting me up saying, "Bro, this isn't good."
I mean, I will question your promotion.
But I don't promote Spotify, like you said.
Nah, but I still would question your promotion, just what you're doing promotional wise.
See, here you go agreeing with me, acting like you don't. See, this is some bullshit. He back to normal, man. He good. Okay. You know what I mean? Because mine ain't no crazy number, but it's 3,000, right?
Right.
So I'm like,
I'm just talking shit. I'm playing.
I'm like, yo.
Let me check.
Let me check my people. I was seeing like 15, 25,
right.
92.
You're not doing
enough. I was like, damn.
They're not doing enough. They're not doing enough. Spotify is probably the main streaming hub. You know what I'm saying, for a lot of folks. I don't use Spotify anymore, but Spotify might be the main streaming hub for a lot of folks. So if Spotify is the main streaming hub, you should at least have more than 2 and 15. But
some internet shows still use Spotify, right?
Right. But I also look at it like this. When was the last time you released something? You know what I'm saying? I look at that as well. I look at your release dates. When was the last time you released something? How consistent are your releases? Like, if I look at your shit and the last time you released something was 2020 or 2021, I know your monthly listeners are low, because no one, unless you just created something that you promoting for hella long and you just know that this project or record was the one, and you just like, I'm going to continue pushing this, then okay, I can, you know what I'm saying, then I see it. But your monthly listeners will still be more than 2 or 15. I know a couple people monthly listeners dead low that we know, and they be dropping music.
Yeah, we know.
I'd be like, what was going on? But it's just also based on when you drop music, man. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts on that.
Either way, everybody stay tuned. Stay tuned.
But I do agree with you. I do agree. I just be talking shit. I'm looking at somebody we know right now. Hella low, my list.
Damn. Like 100 low? Couple hundred? Couple hundred.
Huh. Lower than that, my boy.
They got direct to consumer products.
Shit.
It's the benefit of the doubt morning.
Huh?
It's the benefit of the doubt morning.
I'm looking at this shit right now. That's fine. I'm not about to expose him like that though. But that shit low.
But something simple and basic that seems to not be simple and basic. When people stop worrying about just basic social media numbers and think about really just connecting with people that listen to music or whatever you have, people do better.
I agree.
Because everybody's worried about Facebook likes, and that's all they reposting.
Right.
100 likes on Facebook, and all the people that like your show on Facebook. What thing I can say about the likes we do get on Facebook, they're actually from people that listen to what we're doing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So it might be 4 or 5 people,
but they listen. I ain't mad at that, man.
Not at all. That's why
sometimes we get a lot. That's even like with the video. Like it's funny with the podcast thing. And then I guess I'll compile the numbers on one of these days and send over to for the audio. Audio does great. Audio, every podcast listen does phenomenal. The retention is phenomenal. Like people, you look at how many people go through the whole pod or go through half the pod or listen, phenomenal. Video wise, video is trash. And that could go for me. Like I need to do more Facebook marketing. I mean not Facebook, YouTube marketing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they open up the algorithm. When I do YouTube marketing, that shit be flying off the roof. You be like, God damn, so all I did was pay for an ad spot. You know what I'm saying? Or pay to get like a certain video pushed up front, and them shits do well on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? So I think I really just probably like monthly just drop a couple dollars to do YouTube ads. Because when you do them, you've done YouTube ads. When you do them shits be. And then when you don't do them, it's like they push your shit way in the back of the algorithm.
Like, yeah. This is why I say to people, my initial numbers on YouTube were, I don't want to use the word fair because nothing in life is fair. They were justifiable because it was more so of chronological posting.
Right.
People who see thumbnails, they like, and boom, now, hey, when your new video come out? They can't find it.
Right. Yeah, now before, like you said, thumbnails work, different shit. That shit don't just work no more.
They'll automatically match you up with like now. They ain't matching you up with nothing until you say, please match me up with this.
Yep.
Here go a couple dollars.
Here go a couple dollars. Yep.
It don't got to be a lot, but here go a couple dollars.
Ain't got to be a lot.
What they start? As low as $2?
Yeah.
As low as $5 or something like that?
Yeah, it's low. Like, you can literally take $40 and spread that shit out for the week and just let it rock. You know what I'm saying? I did
$5 before with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And it still went up a few hundred.
See, and that matters because it's gonna put it in different places.
Yeah, but it went to genuine people because I know some of the people it went to.
See,
that didn't even know the video dropped. That used to, follow me from before.
Right. See,
I mean, it's part of the game, man.
It is at this point. It's part of the game.
As an artist, you're your own label. As a podcast, you're your own network. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a network, you're your own network community.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what are you gonna do? Just get on podcast and complain about it, nigga? It's been like that for a while.
Nope. Just make your shit shake and bake and keep it pushing.
Instagram, the same thing. People might not see your post. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to realize, is it really worth me boosting this post? Or am I just going to curate the people that mess with me and just deal with it from there?
I don't really care about boosting posts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to put, and I had this conversation with myself, I know from my point of view, you might agree, disagree, or partially agree, disagree. I think if any money is put into something, I think YouTube is kind of the best option. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think boosting a post actually helps your brand. It helps your numbers.
Yep, it does.
I don't think it actually helps your brand. I think boosting on YouTube from the time I've done it, I've actually met people that were really in the comments.
Yeah, I
really
think YouTube is
subscribing.
way more important. You know what I'm saying? Way more
Yeah.
important. And if you do like when the 3 projects drop, right? So when the 3 projects drop and we got everything on the website and stuff like that, I think then do the Facebook, Instagram promo push. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still advertised. I wouldn't do the boost. Don't do the boost. We would create ads, and those are the ads that will be, you know what I'm saying, you'll do. Like you'll go on Instagram or go on Facebook, because if once you create it for one, and you could click the buttons for it to be on both.
Yeah.
And then and I would do that as advertisers. I'll do advertisement versus boosting a post. Boosting a post, I don't know about that. Maybe boost the ad that you drop, but I would do an ad. Like we will do that. And then of course, and then Google, you hit Google and all that other stuff, because one, I don't want to expose what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do some tricks with the website to kind of push it, on Google, where that shit is up front. So when certain keywords or certain things are typed in, with the SEO, once we get the SEO right, we'll make sure that shit is out there. Yeah. And get your merch store together.
That's real when you get that.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, we got to get your merch store together. Stuff like that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, we're going to work it. We're going to work it. We're going to shake it and bake it, my brother.
It's good. It's dope. It's dope being on the list, though, man. It's dope.
Nah, it's super dope, man. I was happy about it. I was shocked. I felt like we needed that information.
No, definitely.
That's what I called you as soon as it happened.
It's like with anything. Like I said to you on the phone, I said you can be the type that don't care about other people's opinions, this, not, or whatever. That's one thing. But to be acknowledged, and respected for your craft, right, as you move along, you need those accolades to celebrate and then set other goals and move forward. Because acknowledgement has to come somewhere. I mean, even with music, man. If I wasn't on these mix shows and all of these things,
right,
I would have been in my feelings a little bit. Like, damn, ain't nobody got me in rotation. What the hell? You know what I'm saying?
That shit a little bit.
Yeah. Like, so this is
you know what I mean?
Our first accolade, I would say.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it is our first
accolade, and it's a good one.
Nah, it definitely is.
Their database is 250,000, man. Just to
250,000 to be 34 on the list. That means people took their time and listened, saw that we had a plethora of episodes. We not just some fly by night, quality sound. Like, that matters, yo. Good topics, great banter between brothers.
Banter.
I mean, let me cook.
Okay. Got some cilantro in there. Okay, banter. I like that. I like it.
You know what I mean? Like, I think shit like that is fire, man. I enjoyed it. I loved it, man. But let's get into other topics, man. All right, let's talk about Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. But you know what I mean? First, I want to play this video because they started breaking. Oh no! Don't tell me that. Man, they trying to make me sign. I ain't trying to sign shit.
Oh no, sign in. That's the trick.
That shit on X. Be fucking around on X, man.
Yeah, it's crazy that they call it X, right? Thought about that yesterday.
I don't like none of that shit, bro. To be honest with you, because I personally don't have a account on X anymore. Damn, that page doesn't exist. That shit went away. God
probably got deleted.
You know how that should be, man. You don't pay for something, they be doing it. But needless to say, it was about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, and they were it was I think there was the rules, and what the rules is no they update the rules is no headgear. That shit is a dub.
I don't think they're happy about that.
And that 2-man shit is a dub too. It wasn't legit. So
I didn't really believe that 2-man shit, but the headgear shit.
The 2-man shit was a dub, but there's no headgear now, and they trying to make it.
Oh, there's no headgear now?
No headgear.
Oh no, he gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. and they're trying to see if they can make it a non-exhibition, make it like a fight, but it's up to the Texas boxing commission, because they're in Texas. The fight will be held in Texas, so it's up to the Texas boxing commission. At this moment, it's still labeled as an exhibition, but they're trying to get it where it's a sanctioned fight.
I just don't like the fact that Mike got to lose so much weight at that age. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of weight to lose.
What's the weight he got to lose?
He got to get down to a certain weight. You know, Mike is, even his fighting weight was like 210, 220, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, he got to get down. I think 180, something like that. 180, 190, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, like 60 years old, losing that kind of weight.
Let's see if they this shit long, but we're not gonna play the whole thing.
A lot of weight to be losing, man, at 57, 58 years old.
That is a lot of weight to be losing.
It looks good though, but when you're fighting is different, you know?
I agree. All right, you ready?
They're still working on a few important details based on the conversations that I've had. Is it pro or is it exhibition? They want pro. Obviously, that's up to the Texas Commission. We'll wait and see. Weight, I'm told heavyweight rounds, working on that as well. I saw an interview with Derek Chisora where he said there'll be headgear. I was told there's absolutely no headgear involved. This is going to look like your typical boxing match. It's just exhibition like Mike's last fight was against Roy Jones in November of 2020. Or is it just, you know, a normal pro heavyweight fight that has no strings attached in that regard? So that's one thing. I did think it was super interesting that.
All right, that was it. I don't want to hear the more that he talked about. Right.
So it's a regular fight, bro.
Mike gonna kill that boy. When they do the side by side of the if Mike loses, that officially proves to me that this shit was rigged.
Yeah, my only worry with him is losing so much weight, fighting a lengthy fight. But this is not going to be a lengthy fight.
Nah, he doing a lot, boosting his cardio.
So by the time he dehydrates, he done knock that nigga out already. He'll
be good,
right.
Mike. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Look 57. Good. Nigga look fucking scary, man.
Bro. Hey, look, let me tell you something.
But hey,
people
bro.
People clown right. People clown his trainer.
Why?
His trainer got to be a tough ass dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, his trainer be looking scared out there. But be he even though he looked the way he looked, he be right out there with the body. Bro, his glove came off one time on a punch, and I was like, please, Mike, stop. Don't hit that man.
I don't see nothing funny about it. It looks goddamn scary to me. You got all that equipment on, you got hit in the ribs, and you still said, hey. Come on, man.
That's what I said. His trainer tough, bro.
That boy, listen, that boy is a circus attraction. He's never fought somebody where he really got hit.
Nope.
And if Mike hits him in the ribs, it's going to be something. And the thing about it is, when you watch him train, I've never seen him throw a combination in training.
Nope.
I've never seen training where you just throw singular punches.
His shit's slow.
I'm thinking like, okay, I'm a Tyson fan.
I know all his shit was fake, bro.
I said, maybe I'm being biased. I'm a Tyson fan. Let me just watch it calmly. I'm like, he throws no combinations. How do you train and don't throw no? Bro, if you and I get a boxing trainer right now just to get in shape, we're throwing combinations.
Fresh off the gate.
They're asking you to throw combinations quick. They might not do 1-2 hook on the first day, but you're gonna do a 1-2.
Yeah.
1, 1, 1, 1, and that made even wilder ones.
And they like slow ones too. I'm like, what is the ones he throwing?
Nigga, you're not hitting Mike with that.
Mike gonna do this right here.
Who was that said it? I think it was Shannon Sharp that said it. You know when he do the rib uppercut combo?
Yeah.
Man, I hope it's a good night, Irene, man. 45 seconds, bro. We ain't got to go all day with this bullshit.
We ain't got to go all day. But guess what? I'm going to be on Netflix watching.
But are they creating a Netflix pay-per-view or is it direct Netflix?
No, it's direct Netflix. Yep.
That was my understanding, but I'm just saying.
It's direct Netflix. They got it on pay-per-view as well, but they also have a direct Netflix.
Nigga, get you a Netflix account for a couple days.
Yeah, he's right. Yep. That's all you got to do. As long as you're a streamer on Netflix, as long as you have a
Yeah.
Netflix account, it's even if you go to your Netflix account, it's up there. You'll see the banners and shit.
Netflix keeps me engaged because I love documentaries. And
Yo,
they
Netflix is
always
trash. I don't even
it
really
is
go to it.
trash. But they
I don't really
always
go
have
to it.
they always got documentaries on there. And I like documentaries.
Me
But the
too.
movies and shit, man, it's trash.
Yeah. I like that. Yo, you know what? I say this with Netflix. Like when they do their movies that they create, some of them shit be real good, bro. I used to watch, I don't know if you ever watched Marco Polo on Netflix.
No.
I promise you will like it. It's a period piece, but I promise you would like that shit. You would like it. You'll be like, yo, son, did they really stop at season 2? Yes, because it got too expensive to create. Yo, they did season 1. That shit was so fire. I was like, yo, it took them 2 years, 2 years to do season 2. Season 2 finally dropped. I watched all of season 2, and at the end of season 2, I think a couple of months later, they said they're not creating no more because it was too expensive because it was literally a period piece, and then it was about like Genghis Khan, and that shit was fire, bro. Fire.
But you know what I think the problem is? I think for you and I, it's the same thing. I think within our recreation time, I don't think we watch enough TV to make some of these streaming services actually make sense when we have that.
I got way too much. I need to delete. I need to get rid of some of this shit.
Yeah, when we have that, I don't know what word I'm gonna use. When we have that moment where we think about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm always gonna keep my Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that ain't going nowhere because I
got my sports connected to it, and I like Amazon Prime. It's a nice catalog of stuff, right? But my Netflix, I can honestly go 4 months and never go to it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in quite some time.
I actually cut it on
the other day.
I let my Peacock go since Fresh Prince stopped.
Bro, I'm about to let that bill just hit my account the other day. I said, Peacock, what the fuck is this? Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to get rid of this.
They can't hit mine. I don't know why, but they can't hit mine.
I'm gonna hit my account the other day. I said, oh no.
Yeah. I'm glad you said. I'm gonna tell you what happened one time. And I was tight. Peacock, Amazon, Netflix. All that shit hit my shit at one time, right? You look at that account, you see your number?
Yo.
Then you check again, you're like, wait a minute. I didn't buy this.
Right.
The fuck?
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm about to actually pay my Amazon up for the year. I'm about to pay it up.
I love Amazon. I love Amazon.
I'm gonna pay it up for the year. And I need to hook you up with my my sports thing, what I use for sports. And I watch it right on my TV.
Yeah, you told me.
I need to hook you up with that shit, bro. You'll get rid of that bullshit you're doing on Amazon. Let that shit go.
I mean, possibly.
No, I promise you would.
It ain't no different though.
Huh?
For what I watch.
I got you. You already used it?
No, but I'm saying all I watch on Amazon is NBA games. All I watch is really the Knicks games.
Oh yeah, see, you don't watch it, but you might want to watch other people's games, man.
No, I have all of the games, but I usually only watch the Knicks games unless the Knicks aren't playing.
Okay.
And then I use my son's YouTube TV when I watch college because it's March Madness. Yo, college basketball right now.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
I love it. I don't even need to watch college basketball till now.
Right. I mean, girls has been phenomenal. Girls game has been super good.
I'm on it. I'm waiting to see what South Carolina got in store.
Yeah. March Madness about to kick in. Shoot, it's about to happen.
But did you see
right now?
Last year's point guard
tournament stuff.
Last year's point guard for LSU was talking shit about LSU.
Yeah.
She called him soft.
Yep.
I'm like, come on, baby girl. You got cut by the WNBA. You overseas making a little bread. Now you're on a Globetrotter. Relax, baby. LSU didn't play soft that game. They got beat.
They just got beat. Yep.
You know what I mean? And then you can't say Angel Reese played soft. She played hard. That other girl is
she had a double-double.
Other girl is a giant.
She is big as hell.
You know what I'm saying? LSU didn't really play bad.
Nah.
They just got beat. Out-coached.
Sometimes you just get beat, man. Sometimes you just get beat.
Bro,
Sometimes it's heart over all that extra shit.
LSU's not even in the top 5 right now.
Yeah, you said that to me.
I was surprised. Like, wow. I mean, we don't really watch women's college basketball. When I looked at the other teams, I said, damn, there's other teams out here cooking. Here's what it is. The tournament, everything's 0-0, though.
Yeah.
I see LSU in the Final Four just because I think they should be.
Yeah, I think so too.
I want to see him play South Carolina again. To be honest with you.
You do?
Yeah, good game. Intense. South Carolina beat him 3 times already.
True.
Angel Reese want that smoke.
True. Because they in the Pac-12, right?
No,
yeah,
that's SEC.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
LSU?
Yeah, SEC. Yeah, LSU.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And the SEC, they number 2. 13-3, right behind South Carolina.
That's conference, man. I'm talking about the nation.
Oh, you talking about overall?
Overall, that conference shit
okay.
don't mean,
Conference mean a lot.
I mean, shit. We going to NCAA tournament. Conference tournaments mean something to teams like NC State. Just cooked my squad last night. That shit was terrible. He cooked them boys, man. Played a good game, though.
I won $200 off that game, too. So. I voted for NC State. So.
That's crazy you picked NC State, B.
Yep, I sure did.
You violated.
I don't like nothing about no damn Tar Heels, bro.
Why not?
I've never liked the Tar Heels.
Well, you one of them people that just don't like certain teams?
Yeah. I'm not allowed not to like people. Like certain teams. I don't like them.
I just asked. Some people have, like I have somebody tell me they couldn't stand the Tar Heels and they Duke fans. But you like Michigan State, so I don't understand.
Yeah. You don't understand being a Michigan State fan?
That makes you not like Carolina. I don't understand the correlation.
No, I just never liked Carolina. I just never liked Carolina. Yeah, I just never. It's not even about me being a Michigan State fan. I just never liked Carolina.
So you never liked Michigan?
I don't care for them neither. My brother does. My little brother is a big Michigan fan, big Wolverines fan. Yeah, he wanted to play football there.
Guess he in his feelings that they fired Juwan Howard.
No, he's not. He's not actually. He's actually he kind of saw it coming.
Your brother's actually funny, bro.
He's actually more upset that Harbaugh gone than anything. But then he understood that too, because he was like, bro, our football team is probably about to lose a couple scholarships.
Yo, his comments are hilarious, bro.
Oh no, he be killing me, bro. He cussed too much though. That's the only thing I don't like that he does. He cuss way too much.
Oh man, yeah. He makes
way too much online. That's the only thing I don't like.
He makes all my aunties and uncles be like, oh my God.
Right. Yo, he made my mom be like, see his post. She's like, why do your brother curse so much online? I'll be like, I don't know, yo. Like, I be trying to tell him, bro, stop cursing so darn much.
I never thought about that. Yeah, but he does.
But when you're online, like that, it just looks wild when you see it. Like, think about it. It looks crazy when you see it.
At our age, it's like, bro, you could have got your point across without that, man.
Right.
I mean, I ain't mad at the STFUs, the GTFOHs, but when you just type out the whole entire word,
that's what I'm saying. When you type it out, it's like come on,
you're a grown man with the F-bombs. And
right, exactly.
Like, relax. I get it. You don't like them.
That's my only thing. I'm not a fan of that. So. But,
I'm rooting for the Eagles this year.
Oh, yeah. You going to go ahead and going to join the bandwagon for a little while?
Yeah, me and Jerry Jones fighting, B. But allegedly, they working on
into the next topic. So
allegedly they're trying to go after Diggs because Diggs wants to get out of Buffalo.
Oh, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but then you still don't have a running back. So what you doing? So even if you did that, it's like, come on, man.
That'd be wild to see, man. Like, I don't know why not. You know what I mean?
I just don't like them guys, man.
That's funny, son.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you get ready to say, man.
No. I was right there. You right in line, the NFL free agency. So it's free agency time. Like, you know what I mean? Right now, right before the draft, a lot of teams moving and shaking.
Like
right. I think the Steelers, I don't know what the fuck the Steelers doing. I know what they're doing, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
what you mean?
Getting Russ and Justin Fields.
Russ might be a loner.
Think so?
Yeah, he's getting.
He didn't have a bad year last year. We're not gonna say he had a bad year.
That has nothing to do. He's getting out of a bad deal. I didn't say year. I said deal.
Who a bad deal for who?
The Broncos don't want him. That's a bad deal when the team just kick your ass out.
Oh, yeah, he's still getting all that guaranteed money. They still had to pay him out.
Yeah, I'm saying from Pittsburgh's standpoint, they're saving him from a bad deal. And Justin Fields, Chicago just wants to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So why not have a backup quarterback of that quality if he's willing to come?
Problem is, I don't think Justin Fields is going to be the backup quarterback.
Yeah, he is. They already said it. It's already been on the news. They're not even battling for starting spot. They gave it to Russell Wilson.
Okay.
I mean, he can lose it, which I doubt he's gonna lose it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Russell Wilson is long term.
Nah.
Look how young Justin Fields is.
I think
Russell
Justin Fields is long term. It's a good place for him to.
Yeah. Well, you said you didn't understand. Now you're saying what?
I like Justin Fields, man. I just
Bro, it's the plan.
I'm not the biggest fan of Russell Wilson, but I think how he's getting portrayed is whack.
Russell Wilson might only play 3 more years. He's not a young nigga.
Right.
Justin Fields can play at least 10 more years in the league. So if you got him playing behind a veteran, he never had a chance to actually learn the game.
No, he did.
They threw him on the field with no offensive line, no receivers,
no running back.
You go play, young man, go play. And he's been running for his life forever. Yeah. One thing he learned, he can run.
He can run.
He can throw. He just has to throw it to the right people.
Yeah. But shit, he be throwing it to the right people, and the motherfuckers don't get open. He like, God damn, sir.
He throwing it to the wrong people. Y'all throw it to the open person.
It's nobody open.
Hey, bro.
I just need you to go try to go get the ball.
So, okay, let me word this right. So you would rather, this is rhetorical. I'm not saying you would rather. No, you would rather continue to start 14 with no pieces.
No. I think Justin Fields going to the Steelers is perfect.
Then play behind questionably Hall of Fame quarterback for a couple of years and a coach like Mike Tomlin. And when you become a starter again, you're actually on a good team.
When you put it like, I don't think it's going to be a couple of years. I think it's going to be, if anything, 1 year. But
Russ is going to start more than one season, bro.
I do. We'll see. I do agree. I do agree. This is probably a better situation for him. I thought he would have went to Atlanta, but in Atlanta he'd have had to start.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
I mean, he would have went back
Atlanta
home.
got pieces. They got pieces, and they needed a QB.
Yeah, but why did Chicago get a wide receiver after they got rid of Justin Fields? Why you couldn't get a wide receiver when he was there?
Right. Yeah.
That's wild. It's like a chick lose weight after you break up with her. Like, what?
Right. The problem is they about to get this kid, Caleb Williams or whatever his name.
What if they don't?
I mean, he's number 1 on the pick. They got the number 1 pick.
Yeah, a lot of people say he's not even the top. He's not even the third best quarterback in the draft.
I don't think he is.
They might fuck the game up and get somebody else.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility, but that's what he wants. He doesn't want to go to Chicago anyway.
Then why would I draft you?
Right.
Or I draft you and trade you.
I keep your draft rights. You know, the NFL is different. You ain't got no choice. You can't dictate a motherfucking thing in the NFL. The only person that dictate was Eli Manning. That's because his dad. When he got drafted to the Chargers, and they pushed for them, and then they traded. You remember he ended up going to the Giants, and the Giants actually chose Phillip Rivers, and they flipped.
It was a bad deal for both teams, though.
You think so?
Phillip Rivers had a good career with the Chargers.
He had a great career. Yeah.
Eli was the weirdest quarterback to me, man, because in the playoffs, Eli usually played pretty well. And then regular season, he was mid.
It was like iffy. He was up in the
air. Yeah, he was mid. And his brother was the opposite. He was a superhero in the regular season.
And
the
mid
playoffs,
in the playoffs.
Oh, he was so mid, man.
Yeah,
God, being bad in the playoffs, he was like, who is this guy?
It's like he took the pressure too much. Like he was like too much pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's the playoffs.
I don't think he knew how to relax, man. You like a guy like Tom Brady could play in a tough spot, or or Joe Montana, tough spots. They make good decisions. Some people, like a Dak Prescott, tough moments. I mean, I don't know about that guy, bro. You know what I mean? Like Jalen Hurts don't really feel pressure. Like certain guys don't feel pressure. If they're gonna mess up, they're gonna mess up. But they're gonna always try to make that play to win a game. Everybody doesn't have that. Peyton Manning just. I think he was more of a calculated quarterback. Everything just was just structured.
Right.
And then when and he wasn't mobile. So, in the playoffs, sometimes the rush, the schemes are different. Everybody's been watching film all year. So they would always want to rush Peyton Manning.
Yep.
And he just didn't do well with it.
He didn't run to the right or the left well.
To be a
he
quarterback
had
of that
weapons,
caliber,
bro.
but to be a quarterback of that caliber and only have maybe one good playoff run your whole career is wild.
Yep.
Maybe two, but one that I know of, one good playoff run in your whole entire career. Yep. But that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
And only 2 Super Bowls, because he really was only going to have one if he never went to Denver.
I want to see what Marvin Harris's son do.
He looked nice, man. I want to see what Jerry Rice's kid does as well.
I mean, they're miles apart.
Right. What you
I
mean?
feel you, though.
What you mean they miles apart?
Talent-wise.
What you mean?
He's not on the level of Marvin Harrison, but that is.
We don't know that until they get to the NFL. NFL is different. That college shit is cool and all.
NFL isn't always just about talent either, though.
That's why I said that NFL shit is different, because you can look like you miles apart talent-wise, and you can be mid. And the other guy that did not look like he had the talent was the one out there killing.
I can still be more talented than you when you still have a better season than me, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the guy, like Jerry Rice's son might not be touted as the guy in receiving, and he fuck around, get in the NFL and be ready. And Marvin Harrison Jr. might need a couple of years to kind of get into his bag, but it's all about systems, man. At the end of the day, it's all about systems. Who's going to throw to them?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He don't need no couple years to do shit. If you don't give Marvin Harrison the ball, y'all done drafted the wrong nigga.
I mean,
y'all tripping.
That's the thing.
If he goes somewhere and they don't give him the ball, they tripping.
I mean,
he ain't that kind of wide receiver. What you drafting for?
That's what I'm saying. But we hope that he translate over into the NFL scheme in the process. I think they both gonna be real good, man. I think they both gonna be real.
I don't see either one of them have a problem. One, from Jerry Rice's legacy, I think he's gonna get a shot once he gets there.
Yeah, yeah.
And Marvin Harris, legacy and talent, they're gonna find a way to get him the ball. If either one of them fail, it's either injury or them niggas just didn't read the playbook and they just being total asses.
Right.
Because all they got to go out there
good talent. They're both of them, but they're just different systems, even in college. I think it's gonna be fire to see, though. Just think about this, though. Think about us, and we look at like our age. We've been around to see both play. We've seen Marvin Harrison play, and we've both seen Jerry Rice play. Now they got kids that's in the league. Think about all the people that we see with kids in the league. You know what I mean? Like now they're in the league. Now it's not many quarterbacks.
I love it.
But like wide receiver skill positions. And then you look at the NBA.
I love it. All sports. I love it.
Full of players, kids that we've seen play.
I even like it in college.
Right, me too. Dog, with Eddie House going nuts about his son out there.
I'm going to say
Eddie House is out there. Yo, I love that shit. Yo, I got goosebumps. I was like, woo, that's what I'm talking about.
Yo, I definitely not on that level, man. But I remember I'll say the best game my son had his senior year, a triple overtime game. When I was sitting right down there, man, that shit's crazy. It's a crazy feeling.
I can't wait, bro.
When your son out there,
especially when they putting in that work.
Yeah,
my son didn't play much this year in middle school. He didn't play much. He did get in the game a few times, but he's still figuring out the game. He don't know the game, so he's still figuring out the game.
Yeah, he's still learning.
Yeah, he's still learning. But once he learns the game, that shit gonna be crazy, son.
Yeah,
I can't fucking wait.
Don't embarrass me, boy.
I don't even care, bro. As long as you go out there and have fun. I tell him all the time, just go have fun, bro. Don't look at the pressures. Don't think about what I think about shit. Just go have fun. That's the main thing.
The crazy thing about it is, as simple as what you said, that's the reason why a lot of players at a young age don't really excel or reach their potential. They take the fun out of it.
Yep.
When you take the fun out of it, that's when you really get nervous.
Yep.
You're gonna always have nerves around the crowd.
Yep.
But when the nerves take over, like I stopped having fun playing basketball when I left New York. Basketball just wasn't fun anymore. And I didn't have a partner that was like, yo, come on, let's hoop.
Right.
On an organized level. Street ball, you know niggas in the hood that make you want to hoop. And then summertime when I used to go playing tournaments and camps or whatever, I would go hard. But then when I came back to school, I just didn't love playing. I just didn't enjoy it no more. So when you take the fun out of the game, you're not going to perform well. But once he gets to that point where he's loving the game and having fun with it, you'll be okay, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can't teach size.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're already at a size where coaches want to work with you.
Yep.
Guarantee size. Then once your body starts to get in shape, you start to pick up your speed and your agility comes. You know, you probably got to figure out how to use his feet at this point.
Yeah, no, that's what he learning right now.
Hey.
It's funny, we was doing home drills the other day outside because he asked me, he said, Dad, think we can work on some drills. I'm like, yo, we got to get your footwork together and use your arms to chop. I was like, right now, you don't move your arms fluid enough, and that's important. And we was working on, and they're getting low, and he working on drills.
People that never played a sport don't understand the complexity of that.
They don't.
They think, oh, he's big, he needs to play football. Yeah, first you need to learn how to walk with them big ass feet.
Right.
With some kind of coordination.
Yep. You know
what I mean?
That's
be
like, on your toes.
Yeah,
you gotta be on your toes.
All of that. Because
like
you grow.
Realize,
you grow, you got to figure out how to move laterally. But now once you get that, it's okay, over. Yeah, he's a big guy playing football. Boom.
Yep.
Basketball even worse. You know what I'm saying? Look at old fat boy at NC State. That man footwork like fucking Elijah Wan, man.
He crazy out there. So.
Yeah, his footwork crazy.
He said that. He said, yo, it's funny you say Elijah Wan, because he said that. He said, I've watched all Elijah Wan moves, but it's not my fault. I got Zach Randolph body. I was like, yeah. You got a Zebo body, my boy.
He ain't nice like Zebo in the paint though, but he good though.
Yeah, no, he good. Shit. Yeah, he got a nice little hook. His little hook game. Zebo knew he couldn't jump off a stamp. So his right to left, his shoulder move just always was super nice.
Zebo was quicker than this guy, and Zebo was also, I think, a little bit taller. And Zebo was like the focus.
Because I think that kid is taller than Zebo, man.
No, he's not taller. They're listed either about the same. No, he's not taller. Because Zebo was listed at 6'9", wasn't he? Listed at 6'9". I don't know if he really was, but he was listed at 6'9". They're about the same, man. Neither one of them, I don't think, is listed where's the right size.
Yeah.
But I think this guy,
Zebo listed at 6'9".
I think this guy's heavier than Zebo, especially as a pro.
Right. We'll see, man. Boy.
And this guy on defense, feet don't move at all. You know what I mean? But that lefty hook, it looked like he off balance. It looked like he's just throwing up something.
It goes in.
But he cooked Carolina. Nigga had like 8 assists.
And his dip under, when he dip up under you, you be like, dog, you being that big, you that elusive, that's good, son.
Nah, what impressed me the most was his court vision. He had like 8 assists.
Nah, he was getting busy.
And these were good assists, like bounce passes in traffic.
Yeah,
you can't, man. You can't teach that, bro.
Nah. He was getting busy, man. It was a good game, man.
Can't take nothing from him. They earned that.
That's it. I won a couple $100 off of that.
No,
couple $100 betting against UNC. Yo, let's see if you still there. You froze.
Your face just froze on.
Okay, yours did too.
Nah, you good now.
There we go. We back. We back.
Okay.
We
okay.
We back like we never left. Shoot. But yeah. I don't know, man. I think college basketball is in a good space.
I think college sports needed that though, because for a while, I think it kind of got a little dry. The women's game, I don't know how the women's game just got so crazy. There's so many freshmen out there.
More promotion
right now. Women's basketball.
More promotion, bro. That's what happened. More promotion.
Yeah, the production still got to match it. Either way,
I agree.
They got more content to promote now. There's women out there that's killing. Juju and USC is just a freshman playing like that. That's crazy.
But I think also a lot of us didn't pay attention. It was always a few real dope, play. I think we talked about this before. Diana Taurasi, so forth and so on.
I hear you, but it's been rare that you can look at the top 25 list and there's like 8 of them that just got there.
I don't know if it's rare. I don't know if it's rare. We never paid attention.
No, that's not really true.
You've always paid attention to girls college basketball. You've always been watching girls college basketball.
Now that's what I'm saying. I've always looked at the stats and shit like that, but nothing made me want to watch. When I look at the stats, that's what made me want to watch. When I saw all these freshmen killing their conferences, that's what made me want to watch. Mm-hmm. That's what made me want to look at the highlights, is what I'm saying to you. There's been a long time since there's been this many freshmen that's just dominating. They got a girl out in Texas. I think it's Texas. One of them schools. Freshman. Killing. Player of the year of the conference. And you got Juju. I mean, Caitlin Clark is doing what Caitlin Clark is doing. I mean, I don't know.
She's
People
not
can
a
hate.
freshman, but she's
No, she's just out of the fuck. I don't know why people even trying to hate, man. Just leave her alone. She's the only one on the team shooting. Okay, but she's ranked very highly doing that.
Yeah, she's
what else you got? What are you gonna say? She can't play defense? Okay. What else you gonna say?
Right. She does pretty decent at that. I don't know.
We don't know.
It's never been multiple players on nobody's team that's just locked down defenders.
You'll never know if she could defend until she goes to the WNBA. Because when you're a talent like that, the scheme is somebody else guard the best player, and you don't. Right. Paul Pierce always complains about that. Why you don't guard up? Shut your ass up. I don't remember you guarding nobody.
Paul Pierce talked like he was like the nigga out here. He was nice. He was the truth. He was nice. But he talked like he was the best defender ever. Like he was just locking cats up. Like, bro, you ain't lock a soul up. You was a cone. You were a cone. Go right around you.
He wasn't a cone.
Go right around you, dog.
For the sake of conversation, I get it, but
go right around you. Who has he locked up? Go right around you, dog.
Well, in his defense, he always defended a player of his caliber. You're not locking up players of that caliber. You're just going to get a key stop here and there. You're not locking people up like that.
Right.
Nobody's really locked up Paul Pierce. Certain players, you're not locking them up. You just got to get a key stop here and there.
His game was so slow, but that shit was so effective.
I'm about to say, I mean,
slow, so effective. I used to hate watching Paul Pierce. I'd be like,
he's
that
boring,
slow-ass crossover to that
boring,
mini pull. It was like, it went in and never, he...
Boring.
I remember he walked down. Who was it he walked down? I can't think of who it was. He walked down, and right at the game too for the win. Walked him down. Don't look at the clock. Midi pull. I was
his release
spots.
His release point was high, and all his shots were like fadeaway somewhat.
Right.
And he just had a quick enough release to get his shot off. It's just nothing he does can just be replicated by another person. Like, his moves aren't intricate. If he's your trainer, he's not gonna help you, bro. The stuff he did, only he could do. Like,
he trained you to drink and hire escorts. That's the only training he gonna give. That's all he can provide for you.
He said he got the site. He can get you one for a day.
Yeah, that's all you can get.
I couldn't be friends with that guy, man.
Why not?
I would get mad at him so much. And then KG probably does, though. He probably understands.
That's what I'm saying. KG get mad at him all the time. He just overlook it. That's your one drunk homie.
Yeah,
like, yo, he's
we all got one.
That's
my guy. He's probably a good friend.
He's probably good. Yeah, he's probably good in the mud. Yo, I love him. But think about it.
He's just
people
an
don't
asshole.
realize they think KG, like a lot of people think KG and Paul just got cool because of they've been on the same team, later in their career. They known each other since they were kids. You know what I mean?
Everybody in the NBA just about that play on that level, they played. People don't know what they talking
about. Known each other when they was, before they was in high, like right when KG was just getting ready to go to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That's before he even went to Chicago.
Well, becoming teammates is like a blessing at the end. A lot of these people.
And when you chill with your homie, with your mans,
yeah. That's why I like, the Knicks got the 3 college teammates together. And it's crazy because they actually knew each other as kids as well. When you see shit like that, it's dope. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Because these guys are human too, man. Shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't imagine it, man. Me and my partner in New York, we played 1 year together in high school. He ran the point. And this is a quick story. I remember one game, coach put me on the bench because I ain't play defense, right? And he was mad at me, right? We was losing. And he was little, man, but he was loud. Little niggas is always loud.
Right.
And he came to the bench. Coach was talking to everybody. He started punching me in the leg. He says, "I want you in the fucking game," right? It was funny shit, right? Came in the game, dropped like 10 points real quick. Blah, 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 blah. I was a bucket. I couldn't play no defense, though, because I was a dick. I just needed coaching. I'm not even going to lie to you. No cap. I never played no defense. That's what I'm saying. So when I see, it's me being sentimental. So when I see people that know each other play on the same team, I love that shit. Like, how can you not if you a sports fan? Think about it. As tight as we are now, if we were still hooping, to play on the same team and compete every game.
Be fire.
Come on, man. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
In basketball, there's only 5 of y'all on the court.
That's it. That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I told the story before how me and my boys used to do when we played all together. Even when we left and went to college and came back, you know, especially on high school, we would go to the parks and we'd be running the same plays. It'd be our starting 5. We all running the same plays.
Yeah, that's fun, man. Having niggas that you
play. You already know what to do. I'm hitting baseline. I'm hitting backside baseline. My man going up high. We getting us setting the down screen. It was on. It just be mad as hell seeing us on the court. But now I agree. I think
the
that's
competitive of it. You have
Mm-hmm.
your core 3.
Yep.
You playing against somebody that got their core 3, then you realize, oh shit, they actually know each other as well.
Well, yep.
Yeah, just the competitiveness of it. You talk mad shit, then after the game, oh man, that was a good one, man. Damn, you crossed me on that play. But that's matter of fact, no, you didn't send me this clip, but I noticed you had liked it. Dude was talking about how soft these players are. Because they feel like they can't get fouled. You know, they feel like they can't get touched on the court of competitiveness.
Yeah, it ain't like what it used to be, man.
Bro, I remember growing up, I learned that the hard way because I was the youngest guy on the court a lot of times. But these dudes used to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, you get knocked to your ass quick.
But after the game, they would shake my hand. And, you know, I'm too young to drink. But, you know, you get the 40 private stock and everybody laughing, talking. Yo, you're going to be nice, shorty, man. Just stick with it, man. I'm thinking like, this dude was beating the fuck out of me. Called me low, all kind of whatever names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you realize it's part of the game.
Dog, I remember being young and coming off the small court, you know, the court over here where you know, and was able to play with the big boys. Like, we got tall, we got the tall kid, and then I come and I'm on a hoop and they elbows. You like, oh shit, but you can't complain because you don't want to not play no more. You know what I'm saying? So you just hooping, and then they saying at the end of the game, Yo, get your balance together. But you nice. You could jump, bro. I ain't know you was gonna jump that high. I ain't see that dunk coming from you. Like, just get your balance together. Once you get your balance and toughness, you're gonna be crazy. You see, he like to play D. I'm talking. I love that. And then next, you get picked up all the time. Every time they see you. That's like when I went to New York for the first time. Hanging out with my cousins and whatnot, and we went to go play ball. And they ask you where you from, and I'm like, I just always said I was from South Carolina. They just started calling me country. We got country. We gonna play. We hooping and like, we got the country. And I was super skinny. Yeah, that's New York shit. And I'm super skinny, so they just like, you too skinny. Next, they see me go up. Oh shit, he could jump. Like, get your ball handling together though, because I ain't really had no left hand. I ain't not a left in sight. It was not a left hand in sight over here. When the ball touches his left hand, that bit was going right back to the right.
But I'll give you an example. What's always been my issue with New York hoopers. You see how when you hoop, people are engaged enough to make suggestions and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Seems like somebody that'd be a great teammate, right?
Yeah, but nah.
Worst teammates in the fucking world. Why that shit can't translate?
You know what I'm saying? Selfish dribbling ass niggas, dog.
even big man, you send them somewhere, it's just organized ball, just always just was a problem when New York played. You could say dribble ass niggas, but the South used to always go to New York to get point guards.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Some of the best point guards at UNC always came from New York, pass first. But I mean, coaches probably changed them to be that.
Yeah, coach was on their ass. Pause. Like, hey, tighten up, my son.
That's how I became a Carolina fan. Grew up in New York. They had Jimmy Black when I was a kid. He came from the Bronx. I think Kenny Smith came from around my way in Queens. I remember watching that shit on TV. Back then you might only have 2 games on.
That's true. That's true. Shit wasn't
Carolina was on almost every weekend.
Well, see, that's why then. Yeah. So yeah, I can see why you were Carolina.
Think about it. They had Kenny Smith, Jordan, Worthy. They had a squad. They was on every weekend.
They did.
Outside of Carolina, I mean, DePaul used to come on TV a lot.
Yep, DePaul. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But the main thing in New York, of course, was Big East because I was there. Big East. So I saw a lot of St. John's.
Yeah, St. John's.
I saw a lot of Georgetown. And all these schools were good back then.
Yep.
College basketball was intense back then, man.
Yeah, it was, bro. And he had legendary coaches, man.
But we didn't have all the distractions of streaming services and smartphones.
Social media.
Yeah, we couldn't wait for the games on Saturdays.
You know, and cats used to go play, bro. It wasn't a whole bunch of trainers. You just went outside and hoop. You went to hoop. You had to go hoop. That's how you improved your game. You didn't have a whole bunch of trainers and shit like that. Now, if you got training, you really, you know, you was lucky to have a court close by and stuff like that. You went outside and worked on your game by yourself.
Still got to hoop. Yeah, still got to hoop.
But you still had to go hoop. You had to go take what you figure out by watching and then apply that shit by playing. They don't do that now, bro. They just literally just train, and then try to translate one-on-one game to hooping. And you ain't hoop. Go hoop.
Gilbert Arenas spoke on that several times. And watching his son play, man,
his son go hoop.
And that boy ain't able to do it. Sophomore.
Yeah, that boy go hoop.
God.
I love the fact that Gilbert said this. He was like, that NIL shit don't work with my kids. They don't want for nothing. They don't need nothing. So y'all can go over there with your little deals and talking about NIL and contract. Like, no. I love how he was breaking that shit down. He was like, yo, my kids just want to play. My son said he want to make it to the NBA. So for you to make it to the NBA, we not worrying about no NIL.
I'll say this, right? I like Gil. I'm 80-20 with Gil, right? Yeah. His 20 usually is outlandish.
Right. Right.
But I'll say this, though. I think he's probably great with that boy. I think he's probably great with that boy.
Yeah. His daughter, they don't talk about his daughter a lot neither, but his daughter actually nice too in high school.
Yeah.
You know, they don't talk about his daughter a lot. But I think she right under his son, so he's still like letting her
forgot her
game.
I forgot her with the conversation. I'll say that I think he's probably great with the kids, period. Now that he got the dramas with the mother out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's easy to judge a person by the drama they having with the kid's mother or whatever, because the man always gets blamed.
Always.
Because they had internet moments where, Gil was doing some weird shit on camera. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, he definitely was.
But we don't know the back of the story.
Right.
Gil is probably just one of the people where if you take it there, I'm gonna go there with you kind of guy.
Yeah. He definitely gonna take it there.
He's not backing down from the shenanigans. He's not backing down from the viral activity.
Yeah.
Like I see one where he like smacked in the face with like some baby powder or some crazy shit.
Yeah. That's just Gil, man.
Like this guy is different, man.
I
see Shannon scoot him up, put him on the show.
Yeah, he did when they do when Ocho can't do it.
Yeah,
they be right there. But I think they all under that what's that vulture shit? What's it? Colin Cowherd. All of them are under Colin Cowherd stuff, man.
Oh, I used to like Colin Cowherd.
I still do. Colin ain't bad, man. Colin still.
No, I just haven't listened to him in a while. But
I think about how he left ESPN, did his own motherfucking thing over there with Fox.
You left ESPN? That's right, FS1.
Yep, he FS1. He in Fox. He killing over there in Fox. And he been over there in Fox for the longest, still doing the same shit he was doing when he was on ESPN. Still doing the same shit. It's his show. The Collins show is his show. So he took his show and said, fuck, I'm out of it. Y'all don't own my show.
You know what I like about him, though?
Huh?
What I like about him, not to cut you off.
No,
what I like about him?
What's up?
How many people been doing a show by themselves that long?
Think about it. Yep.
There's other people's shows by themselves, but he's been doing that
for mad
as long as I remembering watching sports on TV.
Right. And he'll have always like a moderator or something that sits across. Now, he has a moderator, but even a moderator don't even be on camera, because you remember Joy Taylor was with him for the longest. Joy was with him for the longest before she started doing her own thing.
Bro, I like
he kept people.
I like Joy, man.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't even talking about that. I just said I like Joy.
No, I think she's a real good commentator.
Speaks very well.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like a whole lot of women's sports commentary.
I don't like hardly any of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Joy Taylor. I would tell you two names. Joy Taylor and Monica McNutt.
Okay, I'm not mad at Monica neither.
Got me just thinking. Okay, maybe. I still feel what I feel.
Right.
With these two right here.
Right. If they talking, I listen.
Yeah, Monica McNutt is dope.
Yeah, I agree.
But Monica McNutt is basketball.
Yeah.
Joy Taylor's sports.
The sports.
And seeing clips of her on the pivot, I'm sold, bro. Joy Taylor.
Yeah.
Respect to you, young lady. The domestic violence stories, I'm like, yo, bro, come on.
Right. Then her brother being in the NFL and all that other shit.
How you don't root for this, man? Joy Taylor, man. Joy Taylor, Monica McNutt, man.
Yeah,
I can't think. I ain't counting Doris Burke, old white lady.
Nah. I'm not counting none of them. They legends in what they do. Like I like Doris Burke. I like the black lady on NFL. She be on the sideline commentating.
Come on, Pam Oliver?
Yeah, I like Pam Oliver, man.
Okay.
I like Pam. She be her
I get
hair
it.
and she be looking wild, but I like
I wasn't
her as a sideline commentator.
I wasn't gonna talk about her parents. It's not fair.
Yeah, I love her as a commentator.
I get that.
I'm not looking at them for that. I think that's, to me, is the biggest problem when they put these female commentators on. It's just for the look. It's like, oh, put a pretty face.
Hey man, I want to hear what they're talking about. Joy Taylor can't help it, but
I want to hear the commentator. I want to hear what they have to say. Like, so
that's what I'm saying. Joy Taylor
actually
and Monica McNutt is like, when they say shit, it's almost like, oh shit.
Yeah. Monica's cool.
Yeah,
she's cool. She's cool. I ain't mad at that.
It seemed like she came out of nowhere, but she's been doing it for a while. It's just now she's starting to elevate.
Right. The one person I don't like is Shorty on the Stephen A. on First Take. I don't like nothing about her. I ain't never liked nothing about her. Yeah, she is trash.
She's not even as cute as she thinks she is either.
I don't even care about none of that.
That's the card. That's the card she rides on, and she doesn't even. She's not even good.
Not at all, son. Not at all.
Was it Molly or something?
Yeah, Molly. She said he called her Molly Karam one day. She's like, "That's not even my last name anymore, Stephen A." It's like, all right, whatever, yo.
What happened?
I don't know.
She got a new last name?
I don't know. You know, she was married to it sound like we gossip pod, but she was married to what's her name for a hot minute?
Jalen Rose, right?
Yeah, for a hot minute. Yeah. Now she's something else now. I don't know.
Her and Stephen A do go back and forth every once in a while, and it's almost like, Stephen A, why don't you get rid of her? She sucks.
I really wish he would. But yo, let's move on, man. Yo, before we started the pod, we talked about hip hop and whatnot, and then we was kind of like breaking down how, you know, because we older statesmen, we remember when vinyl kind of faded away, and then it went into tapes, and then I remember how when tapes faded away, and having my first CD, I told about my first tape was my brother giving to me, my older brother Sean. He gave me, it was like an old bootleg Wu-Tang Clan tape. It was like, you know, it was like probably one of the first joints. He went up to New York, came back to Detroit, and he gave me that. My first CD was Gangstar. Was the Gangstar album, was my first CD. My cousin Kevin, he used to play that shit all the time when we moved from Detroit to South Carolina. He was playing that shit all the time. And I was like, yo, what is that? Yo, that shit's he was like, yeah, it was the Code of the Street. And the first record I heard was Code of the Street. I was like, oh shit. And then he gave me that. He was like, yo, I got two. Here you go. You can get this one. I think I still got that CD, son. And that was like my first CD was that. Then I just went on a rampage of buying music.
First CD though, damn.
That was my first CD, son.
I think my first introduction to CDs was Columbia House.
I remember them days buying them shits off of Columbia House. It was for a penny, but you just signing up. You never even did that shit.
No, I did it.
All of us old.
I did it.
Money.
I did it for the cassettes, and then I did it for CDs.
I did it for the CDs too. I did it
because I remember I had a couple Marvin Gayes. I had a Shabba Ranks, and I played a hole in that Shabba Ranks joint.
Bro, I bet so many of us old Columbia House so much money, son.
Yeah. Nobody buying them CDs, bro.
Nah, man. I think, yo, what was that one project that had a fucking grip? Everywhere you went, you heard that shit coming up. Like, what's that one project? I can tell you the one I had, but let me tell you, what's the one that you knew everywhere you was going? That shit you was hearing it in somebody's car.
Well, projects weren't even that big when I was coming up in New York, man. But the big thing, when Sucker MCs dropped and that Dougie Fresh the Show. That was everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? Between that and Rock the Bells. One of those songs, everywhere.
bro. Growing up in leaving Detroit at like 10, growing up in South Carolina, when Snoop Dogg album dropped, I heard that shit
Okay.
every single car. We walking or riding our bikes, heard that on every single car. Was that Snoop Dogg album? That was that one album. To me, the equivalent of that was when 50 Cent album dropped. When 50 Cent album dropped, and I heard that shit everywhere, that reminded me of when the Snoop Dogg album dropped. I couldn't even play that Snoop Dogg album. I had it. My mom would not let me, like, she heard that shit. She was threatening to break that shit. Cause like when that shit come on and nigga pissing and the different stuff that they would talk about, that shit was an incredible album.
Well, excessive profanity will always throw elderly people off.
Right.
There was a lot of profanity at the time.
Right.
But now that's kind of light.
Right. Yeah, that's
But at the
light.
time, nobody was really using that much profanity consistently like that within the music. Matter of fact, 50 didn't really use a lot of profanity.
Nah, he didn't do a whole lot.
But it was still violent.
Still violent. Love that.
You know what I mean? Still violent. It was dope album. Dope album.
Yeah, man. I was in college when that album dropped.
Everything about it was dope. Well, I mean, the album in college that made the most noise, I would say, was probably Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Because it threw a lot of people off with the Kung Fu sounds and shit. People weren't ready for it. It was just different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Certain people were just regulars. Nas is a regular, but
Right. Think about our age difference. We're not too far behind each other, but we far enough. And for college, for you, it was Wu-Tang. College for me, it was 50 Cent when that album dropped. In 2000 and when that shit dropped? 2001, 2002. It was 2002 when that album dropped. That shit, that shit was literally in everyone's car.
Well, college was actually Loud Records, period.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
It was just a Loud Records vibe, period. Just pick a project. Because back then,
Loud Records had everybody back then. So.
Well, back then, you had the promo tours.
Right.
And you had the cassette samplers.
Yup.
And all of those were around the campus. I'm at HBCU, so you had those tours where even if the artist didn't come, they sent reps.
Yep, they did.
So all the cassette singles were everywhere. And, I remember my introduction to Onyx, I didn't know Fredro and them were coming out. I knew when he signed to JMJ years before that.
Right.
But we're watching Rap City in the door. And I saw the video. And I see all these bald-headed niggas. Then they had the close-up. I was like, oh, shit. That's my man. What the fuck? And we ain't had cell phones back then, so I couldn't call.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to wait to get a phone call and call my man in New York. Be like, yo. And he's like, oh, yeah, they did this, woo. Because I'm not in New York. He's telling me, yeah, everybody, whatever. But that's another thing with hip-hop missing. We don't have, like, those video shows.
Nah.
I mean, we got YouTube,
not
man.
The mainstream, not the mainstream.
Yeah, you got to be searching forever on YouTube.
If you like, you can go to GWUN Space TV on Roku and watch Expose, which is a music video show.
True indeed.
You could do that.
I miss that though.
But mainstream music video.
That era was dope. Rap City was a dope run. I mean, UMTV Raps was a dope run. I mean, I don't know if you could even do a video show on that level anymore.
You could. It's going to take
be successful at it.
I think you could. You can. You actually can. But it has to be the level of production and star power like those shows used to have. You still got to have the stars come up to the show. You still got to have it. You could keep the same formula because your MTV Raps and The Basement were not too different when formula-wise. You had your major artists come up. You had the conversation. You this, that, there. It's the space is missing that piece. You know what I'm saying? Because music videos are still, if it's turned into an afterthought. But if you go to BET Jams, music videos all day. You know what I'm saying? But the piece where you actually put a production time together, my thing is this. If they do it, don't bring the old guys. Don't bring the Big Tiggers and all these other guys that used to do it, because that's the problem with The Basement. They tried to bring The Basement back, but then they brought back Big Tigger. Fresh new faces.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Fresh new faces, man. That's the problem, bro. A lot of times these people don't want to bring fresh new faces. No, this era don't know Big Tig like we know Big Tigger. You know what I'm saying? Or a Joe Claire
But we
or
didn't
Big
know
Les.
Big
Or
Tigger when he first came out though.
we did. You had to build them. You had to build them.
So who's the best host to you though? Who's your? No, I can't say best.
All right,
Which host resonated with you the most?
Big Tigger. I love Joe Claire
Really?
and Big Les though. I had loved Joe Claire and Big Les.
I like Joe Claire.
Me too. I love Joe Claire and Big Les. But then when them two together was fire. They was fire. Super
they
fire.
They all brought a different dynamic.
Right. But to me, Big Tigger was the best.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. For me, Big Tigger was the best. That's even with Yo MTV Raps. When they got rid of Fat Five Freddy and then brought in Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, that shit was dope. Super dope. Like fire. They could not replicate it after them too. Like think about that's when Yo MTV Raps died.
Level. Yeah, they took it to a whole nother level.
Took it to a whole nother level. And when they tried to bring someone else in to replicate that, it could not happen because they did not try to rebrand them. The problem is you can either rebrand too fast and too much, or you could not rebrand it enough by introducing that new host. Because you know a host ain't gonna be around long. You got to bring in hosts.
Yeah. But the funny thing about their dynamic is kind of similar to ours because they didn't know each other.
Oh, they didn't. I never knew that.
Ed Lover said it. They didn't know each other.
Oh shit.
They didn't know each other before the show.
Oh shit.
I mean, people said it about us though. That's what Chris White said. He said, "Oh shit." That's what he said too.
That's true.
Oh shit.
They look like they were best of friends too, though, bro. Like, and who's the man? I love that movie still. Hood classic.
But if you even think about it, we're doing this on Zoom.
Right.
Once a week.
Yeah.
They might have recorded a show 4 times a week.
Yeah, they did.
Multiple shows.
Right.
We're around each other 10, 14 hours a day doing what we love. It's kind of hard not to be brothers. Either you brothers or you can't stand each other.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's going to be one or the other.
It's one or the other. No,
and if we can't stand each other, eventually it's going to show out on camera.
Yeah, I agree.
And they're both obviously decent people. Like Ed Lover's a funny guy, and Dr. Dre is just a fat guy that's just cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the brotherhood just got strong as the show went along. You kind of saw the chemistry just got better and better.
Dr. Dre pass away some time ago, or is he still around?
I don't think he passed, but I know he lost half of his leg.
Yeah, because of diabetes and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's not good. No, he's not good at all.
Yeah, you're right.
But he's been obese like for a long time.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we laugh at obesity and take it lightly. You know, I mean, there's levels to that shit, man.
Yeah.
And it's hard to turn back from a lot of these health conditions.
Nah, it is, bro.
And we talked about last podcast. Nobody listens until the doctor says something. And if you're not going to the doctor regularly, by the time he says something, it might be time for amputation. Yeah. You know, certain things you can't control. Yeah, that's scary, man.
Yeah.
Even the leg that wasn't amputated looks like it's on its last.
Yeah. Let me see if they show more of the photos.
So he looks a regular size there, like he's just chubby.
Right. I'm trying to see if they showed more of those photos. I probably gotta scroll through. Yo, it's just sad, yo. When you see, look at that, that's crazy.
Yeah, that leg right there about to go.
Yeah. Then with the big shoe.
Because it's foot swollen like hell.
Yeah.
Imagine that, man. That's your man. You got to visit your man, and that's what you're looking at.
I don't ever want to imagine that, bro.
I can't, man. I can't look at you like that and talk to you, bro.
Nah, I could look at you and talk like that. I'd be like, yo, fam, what we doing, son?
I got to call you on the phone, son. I can't do
it. Yeah.
Boy, I been there crying like a motherfucker, son.
Shit. As soon as you walk in, I'm crying. I'm like, come on, son.
Yeah, like, God damn,
why you had to come see me, bro?
You can't, because you can't bring that back.
Right. I agree.
You gain a few pounds, I can get on you now.
Right.
You can work towards that. Yo, you can't put no plan in process.
Nah.
Fix that. He can go full-blown raw vegan right now. You're not growing another leg.
Nah, not at all. And it ain't
gonna fix the other
one. Yeah.
So what do you do at this point? Fuck it and ride it out? What do you do?
I mean, that's all you can do, bro, to be honest. That's all you can do. The sad part is, man, the writing be on the wall but we won't change. A lot of people just won't change, bro.
He's been big for a long time.
Yeah, the writing be on the wall. They telling you right there, it's showing on the wall.
But as as he became more popular, he started getting bigger, 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 bigger.
Right. Right.
Yeah, health really is wealth, man.
Man, you better talking. Health is damn sure wealth.
Bro, I was talking to my mother. Like I said to my mother, I said, look, you can actually do everything the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be in the gym, watching your diet, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke.
Yep.
And still have ailments.
Still have ailments. Yeah, it's gonna happen. If it's your time, it's your time. Your body is gonna fail in certain ways or facets. Nothing you could do about that.
But why would you intentionally accelerate the process?
There we go. That's my thing.
Then as soon as you get sick, pray for me.
Yeah.
All my prayer warriors, pray for me.
No, we're not gonna do that another pod. Did that last pod.
I need a word of prayer. I can't tell you what it is.
I can't tell you what it is. Crazy, man. Yo, question, man. We about to round up in the pod soon. In podcasting, what's the reality of the journey that most wouldn't understand?
It's not rewarding.
Yeah, not at all. So.
It's not rewarding in the beginning. I mean, it can be rewarding to you internally, you know, as a person.
Right.
I mean, you get to vent, you get to let a lot of things out. You get inboxes every once in a while to people that were maybe touched by an episode or two or something that you say. You get dialogue from the clips. You know, you get some people that applaud your perseverance, but it's not very rewarding. And if you're in a relationship, it's something that a person has to understand. Is that something that a person has to be a part of?
Right.
You got to make a conscious effort to explain to them what you're doing, you know, and that's why being ranked was actually dope. You know, people are listening. Mm-hmm. It's not rewarding, man. It's not rewarding in the beginning. It's almost like being a kid trying to hoop. You know, you're putting the work in to be prepared for the opportunity when it comes, because that's really what it is. And a lot of people don't last through that. Like this episode 130, like
131.
131, yeah, like it's a lot. And we're doing full hour episodes.
Yeah,
you know, consistently. Yeah, so it's not rewarding. You have to want to do it, and you know your success is actually based on the work you put in before the opportunity presents itself. So surviving through that. Yeah. You know, that's the challenge.
If you get into podcast thinking that you're just gonna make a whole bunch of money or you're gonna make any money at all starting off,
but who told these people that?
Because they saw all these other people making money. They look at what the celebrities are doing and they think that's what they're gonna do. That's not you. That's not
okay.
That's not gonna.
What's your fan base? What's your fan base before your first episode?
Exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these people getting 1 million followers on the first episode. You know what I mean? Or Shannon Sharp, before they start the podcast, you can look on YouTube. It'll say 15,000 people waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even smaller. Like I got a Knicks show that I watch all the time. Like post-game show, you'll see 50 people waiting, and then within a couple of minutes, 550 people waiting.
Right.
How many people have 5 people waiting?
Right. That's a fact. Especially
let alone 550.
It's a level of consistency, man. You got to have a level of consistency that where people know, all right, boom, I know I'm going to get a live show every month around this time. I know I can expect an episode on Fridays every Friday. I know I can expect an episode every Friday. And if I miss a Friday, I need to send what's going on. Why the Friday didn't happen? Oh, it dropped Friday night or Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that happens from time to time. But you know people are engaged and as soon as it dropped, like as soon as I dropped the pod for last week's show on Saturday, because I thought I lost the pod. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I thought I lost the podcast. I thought I lost it. I found it because I got a new computer. So once we done with the Zoom record, it goes somewhere. I thought I lost the pod, son. I was like, oh. I didn't find it until Saturday morning. You know what I mean? That's when I was looking. I was like chalking it. I was gonna chalk it up and just hit you like, yo, we done, bro. But Friday was my anniversary. My 11-year anniversary with my wife. So I was not doing no more work. I found that joint Saturday, dropped that shit. As soon as I saw it, as soon as I found it, edited, dropped that joint. And as soon as I dropped it, I go to the numbers, probably like an hour later, we already had over 200 views already on the audio. 200 views on the audio immediately after I dropped it an hour later. So I'm like, oh shit. So people were like really like waiting for it, like, oh, it popped up on their shit and they went right to it. That's perfect. But that doesn't, you know what I mean? I normally don't check it like that quick.
Even with that though, how many people can shoot, 500 jumpers in the gym every morning without a guaranteed success at the end?
That's a fact.
I mean, that's what it all boils down to. Because even within the last year, I could name at least 4 or 5 podcasts that have disappeared for people that I know of loosely. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you gotta want to do it, man. It's no different from me doing music. I mean, it has to be something you have a passion for.
I agree.
Because there's no guarantee to it. And the people, I think the people can tell when you have a passion for something or if you're just going through the motions. You know what I mean? I think for the people that do listen to us, they realize, we're trying to bring a reputable product, because I do know of people personally, and I'm sure you do as well, people that will watch back-to-back episodes. So that means you're listening to us talk for like 3-hour, 4-hour spans while at work, and we're actually carrying you through a work day.
Right.
You know what
I'm
saying?
saying? Know people that listen to half of the show when it drop, listen to the rest on a Saturday while they out doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it's good that we drop on Fridays, because I know people will listen, or they do like what you said. They'll let it build up a couple weeks and then just rock out. That's their work day. That's their work week.
Well, and some people don't want to hear music all day. Like sometimes I listen to audiobooks.
I know I listen to podcasts,
Yeah, so
all the time while I'm at work.
And there's so much content out there, and us being in a conversational format, it'll give you the vibe and feel of you just being in the room with us at the dinner table. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
No liquor being poured.
No.
The food is over. We just sitting there talking about whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just vibing. Have some laughs up in there.
Some agreements, some disagreements. Right.
Yeah. It might be relationships, might be sports, it might be finances, it might just be life, it might be mental health.
Right.
All is one. Yeah. The title says black male, but that's just indicative of the perspective that's being delivered.
I agree, my brother. Well, yo, that's it, man. You got anything you want to end the pod with? Anything you want to end the pod with?
Yeah. Every day, make sure you water your plants. Your plants are yourself, your relationship, your career, and your mental health. The same way you take care of that plant and watch it grow and flourish and bloom, that's how we should look at ourselves and the things that we love and the things that love us. Let's all grow together.
I agree. Well, this is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
Hey, you tuned in to episode 131. Like, thank you all for watching us, and salute to all the blogs and different stuff out there ranking pods, because hopefully we on your list too. Number 34. That's gonna be the name of this pod too. Number 34.
Walter Payton.
Word. All right,
greatness.
Peace.
Yeah.
Greatness.